What it do, YouTube? As you can already tell, we took care of NFL Sunday, and we're looking to do the same thing for NBA Monday. Just check out all the cash slips that are popping up on the screen. We went absolutely crazy. Go ahead and scratch that, get straight into the NBA plays for Monday. All right, so first player we're going to talk about is Dyson Daniels, over 4.5 assists. He played the Raptors 2 times without Trae Young, and he had 8 and 12. And off of those 8 and 12, he had 16 and 18 potentials. Plenty enough to get this line done. When you're talking about potential assists, a lot of times players are going to usually convert on around 50% of those potentials. So if he does get 50% of those potentials, we're looking at him to finish around 6 to 7 assists minimum. He's also over his last 4 games without Trae Young and averaging 6 in the season per game. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what it is. This Hawks team actually plays better without Trae Young. I don't know if it's because the ball's actually moving around. I don't know what it is, but that's just the case. Minutes is never an issue with him. He averages 34 per game, so he'll get that done. And as we know, the Hawks play a fast-paced game. They're getting lots of shots up, lots of opportunity for assists, rebounds, things like that to run up the stats. Second, let's talk about the Rockets. They're favored heavily for a reason, but I think they go ahead and go win this game. They're the better team. They've been the better team the entire season. Phoenix has to head on the road after playing Sunday night versus a good OKC team. It's just a hard spot for them, honestly. And I think that coming off a loss, I think the Rockets take care of business here. Let's move on right here. Let's go to the 76ers. So I think they take care of business as well. The reason for that is the Nuggets are on back-to-back without Jokic. They just lost to the Nets by 12 points. So I think the 76ers are better than the Nets. I would take this all the way to -5 to -7. The 76ers have won 3 games in a row, and those are versus the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, and the Knicks. Those are better teams, so I think that better teams whenever the Nuggets don't have Jokic, I would say. And really, the 76ers have caught stride, and they're looking a lot better. Next, like Payton Pritchard to go under 5.5 rebounds. He's under his last 2 straight games versus the Bulls, and 82% of games this season, only averaging 4.4 per game. Seeing about 9 rebound opportunities per game over his last 10. I think he stays under this line if he only gets 9. So, honestly, he's probably going to see at least 11 rebound opportunities to hit this line. Smaller guy on the court. And the Bulls are actually pretty good at limiting rebounds to the point guard position as well. Next, I like RJ Barrett to go over 15.5 points. He's over in 7 of his last 8 games, 80% of the season, averaging 19.4, and 5 of his last 6 games versus the Hawks. The game he missed, he had 15, barely missing. And he just had 29 on Saturday versus the Hawks. I know I just talked fast, but RJ Barrett will get it done. Jimmy Butler over 3.5 assists. He's over in his last 2 straight games versus the Clippers and 74% of the season, averaging 5. He's over in his last 6 straight games, and the Clippers allow lots of assists per game to this position. On top of that, you can also look at his points plus assists over 19.5. Over his last 2 straight games versus the Clippers, having 39 and 26. Over 84% of the games, averaging 24.5. And he's just getting a good matchup. Jaylen Brown just had 55 versus the Clippers, so I think he can get it done. Over 19 of his last 20 games. I'm not a big betting on Jimmy Butler guy, but I'm not going to lie, the stats just look too good here. I say you rock with it. So yeah, guys, those are my picks for NBA Monday. If you like them, go ahead and hit me with a subscription. Shoot me a comment down below, and let's keep cashing out, man.